In 2014, World of Tanks brought you the marathon missions, and this was your reward, the WZ-111. Fast forward 3 years later, a brand new WZ has emerged, a reskinned, repackaged WZ-111, the same tank with a different, brand new skin. Some people are very excited about this tank and some people are less enthusiastic about it. There is a small portion of the community that likes something different, like what World of Tanks did with the Nameless and Edelweiss. However, there is a significant amount of people in the community that is making a big fuss about this tank because they're worried about what road World of Tanks is heading down. What kind of aesthetics does it want to bring to this game? They started with the clown camo, next was the cartoon tanks, and now you got a tank that looks like you got it from some Chinese gift shop, like like a souvenir kind of tank. It looks like a toy. Personally though, I feel like I prefer the organic look and feel of the original World of Tanks, and this trend of special looking tanks might take away from the immersion. Now, as you can see from the close-up of this design, it isn't a paint job. It is actually more like an embossed kind of look. You can see the paws of the tiger and the face of the tiger is actually raised. It's like part of the metalwork of the tank. And the color of the tank, like this space gray silver kind of thing, it really looks like some kind of souvenir that you buy in a gift shop. So besides the skin, what else is different about this new Alpine Tiger, they call it, as opposed to the old WZ-111? Well, not much. It plays exactly like the old 111, the same armor, the same kind of gun handling performance parameters, and most importantly, the same preferred matchmaking. This means this tank only sees tier 8s and tier 9s maximum. You never see any tier 10s in this tank. And in the new meta, the new matchmaking meta, where almost all you ever see in a tier 8 is tier 10 games, there is some kind of inherent value in this tank. Think about it. If all you see is tier 8s and a maximum of tier 9s, you're going to be able to have an advantage, to perform, to earn credits, to train your crew. Now let me come back to that crew training thing. The next special thing that makes this 111 better than the old 111 is the times 2 XP. Yes, you heard me. That's times 2 XP all day, every day. For example, if you didn't have a premium account and your base XP for a game was 1500 XP, this means you're gonna get 3000 XP in an account that you didn't have premium in. Now if you had a premium account, your base XP is still 1500 XP. That 1500 XP becomes 2200 XP, and then with the all day everyday times 2 XP, a whopping 4400 XP, which means when you drive and play this tank, and let's say you do around 800 to 1000 XP every game, it is not impossible for you to get an average of 3000 XP per game. And that is just amazing. Of course, with a premium account, you're gonna benefit more if you had a premium account. So with a premium account and this Alpine Tiger, you're gonna be an XP machine. Apparently, there's also a credit reward, which means it has a higher credit ratio than the normal WZ-111, but I couldn't confirm this because I felt like it was like almost the same as the old WZ in terms of credit making. But just for the times 2 XP alone, this tank is going to be well worth your time and effort. Now right now on the Asian server, there is a marathon mission going on where you can earn this tank over 19 days. They make the missions extremely easy. Basically, they're giving you this tank for free. All you gotta do is fulfill some simple missions. It's almost just play your normal game, log in every day and play like you normally do, and you will probably earn this tank for free. Just keep an eye on the mission, make sure that you completed it for the day, your daily missions. Like for example, yesterday it was 3 kills or something like that. The day before that it was like be top 10, 3 times. And before that it was do 5,000 damage on the first day. So it's really easy to do this mission and get this tank for free. Now if you already have the WZ-111 and you're thinking about, oh man, I'm too lazy to get this tank, well, get this tank anyway. You need to get this tank just because you're gonna earn that extra XP when you play this tank. And when the time comes for you to, when Wargaming does the trade-in thing, you can trade in your old WZ and keep this one because this one is kind of special. I know for some people this is an ugly tank, but you keep it because of the ×2 XP, and you keep it because of how rare this tank could be potentially if they don't like sell it every Christmas, New Year, Chinese New Year. You know what I mean? If they don't sell this all the time, it's going to be quite a special tank. The WZ you can pick up with from the gift store almost all the time, but this tank might be a little bit special. So if you were going to trade in one of the tanks, it's going to be the old WZ and keep this one for credit grinding, for XP grinding. So let's head on over to a game. Now this tank is pretty easy to play. There's only a couple of things you need to remember. Now this tank is not some kind of snapshot machine. So the things that you need to run in this tank is vertical stabilizers. You need a gun rammer because that'll help you with your reload. And you need vents if you have good crew. And if you don't have a good crew, let's say you have one skilled crew in it, you use the gun lane drive because this will help you aim. Okay, so let's go. Also, you need to run large repair kit because very often this tank gets more than one thing damaged when it takes a big hit. Like a lot of times you're gonna get your track and your engine dead at the same time. So with a large repair kit, you're going to be able to escape from that kind of sticky situation a little bit better. Now, once again, you got to remember this tank is preferred matchmaking, so you're going to be facing a lot of tier 8 tanks, and very little tier 9 tanks. So you can afford to shoot more AP and save your, you know what I mean, save your APCR for more difficult shots. Like for instance, when you face against a tank like the Super Pershing, you know where the weak spots are and you're basically up front, very close in his face. There's no excuse for, not shooting his cupola and the side of his tank. He's a pretty easy target for you to kill. There's no need for APCR. But remember, this is not a snapshot tank. You need to take time to aim, and you have a little bit of a troll armor, especially if you're frontal. If you're front on with your enemies, you have a little bit of a troll armor. Your weakest point is your lower plate. Never ever give your weak point your lower plate. Try to hide your lower plate at all times. By the way, your lower plate is 176, whatever, and your AP does 175 penetration, while your APCR does 250 penetration. Remember that 175 is quite low for AP penetration. So if you have any doubt at all, hit the 2 key. So here you're going to see the tricky part about this gun. In long distance shots, you need to prepare your ammo. Sometimes you pick the AP and you pick it at the wrong time. Sometimes you pick the heat and you pick it at the wrong time. By the way, my mistake. It's not APCR that this thing carries, it's heat shells. So heat shells on the side of IS-3s or on the side of this T-54 Mod 1, which is going to be coming up soon. It's kind of tricky. The side panels are going to absorb the heat. Like right now, you see me do nothing there. That's because this is heat, and heat does not work on spaced armor, especially on the 54 Mod 1. Actually, it didn't matter whether I was shooting AP or heat shells on the mod 1. When a mod 1 is angled that way at that distance, it's very hard to hit with any kind of consistency. Oh my god, this guy, he surprises me, but I'm gonna chase him off and he just runs away, so there's no point trying to chase him around that corner. I would have exposed myself unnecessarily, so I'll turn my attention back to these guys and let's see if I can get some side shots into. Yes, there's a 120 there. Yes, eat my heat. And I'll continue to try and take one more shot on this guy and see, but I think I missed that because there was some smoke and I couldn't see through it. Well, let's try again in this mod 1. I've got the heats, but I think the 54 is easier to hit. Yes, we make it on the lightweight. This mod 1 is angled in such a way where at this distance it's going to be hard to, even to land the shot is like difficult, let alone penetrate. So let's push forward and try to... This game is already in the bag, I feel, because everyone is in low HP. There's only a few guys with any kind of HP that can win the game for the team. They're already too far behind. I feel that pushing up would be the best thing to do, actually. So let's see if we can deal with these guys. They're all one shots. Maybe I can get a kill steal or something. What the... That's a T-32 camping in the bushes. So let's deal with that T-32. T-32 is dangerous tank. I'll hull down here a little bit. Just give him my turret something to shoot at. I'll probably bounce him because we do have good armor. Yes, nice shot on him. And he's done. Let's try and finish these guys. Pick up a few frags. Boom. No. That was kind of disappointing. Now, oh my god. Oh, now I can deal with this T-54 mod 1. I could probably kill him. Oh, but what the shit? Okay, the next guy. I'll get this kill. Come on. Oh my god, I could have picked up 3 kills there. But anyway, this game was in the bag already. So GG, over 4,465 damage. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one soon. Remember, work hard and get this WZ-111 Alpine Tiger. See ya.